The 2024 MLB postseason is here, which means it's time to endlessly debate the format. But enough tinkering already. Let's think big and give 200 clubs a shot at glory using Out of the Park Baseball 25. Welcome to the Baseball Dreamland channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through the setup of this modified postseason, follow every round all the way through the World Series, and give you a chance to replay this on your own using a quick start I've created. Here's the makeup of your 200 participants. It includes all the minor leagues down through low A ball and the 4 MLB partner leagues. The latter stages of the postseason will set up similarly to the real postseason, except the wildcard round will have a full complement of 16 teams. Instead of byes in that round, 56 clubs will receive byes through the preliminary round. Those byes will go to the 30 MLB clubs, the champion of each minor league, and 11 clubs selected at random. Those 56 clubs are also seeded and can't face each other until the second full round. MLB clubs can't face each other until the third round. I launched a live start the day after the regular season ended, bringing in Major League Baseball and the MLB partner leagues. I went into every minor league and removed their affiliation with Major League Baseball, set all teams to not allow AI roster changes, canceled the MLB postseason, and postponed all off-season events. Once everything was clean, I built out the tournament format and bracket. And just for you, I've made this save setup into a quick start that is available for download. You'll be able to observe or manage your own instance of this expanded postseason. Instructions for download are later in this video. Speaking of managing, I'm going to manage the Chicago Dogs of the Independent American Association. We're up against the High A South Bend Cubs of the Midwest League, and we only have 16 players to work with, so fantastic. 144 clubs will face off in the preliminary round. 72 teams will advance to the first round and have a chance to make some noise in this tournament. The low A Dunedin Blue Jays pulled off a big upset against AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Montgomery's Xavier Isaac smashed 2 home runs in their 7-2 victory over the New York Boulders, and now it's our turn to play. South Bend DH Edgar Alvarez unleashed a 3-run homer to put South Bend up 6-2. We made a comeback in the late innings to bring up Blake Grant Park with 2 outs and a runner on second, but he grounded out to end the game. That was fun while it lasted. Credit South Bend's starting pitcher Drew Gray with 9 strikeouts over 5 innings. We got a solo home run from Jesus Lejano, a 2 RBI triple from Dusty Strope, and 8 innings from starter John Baker. But that's it for the Chicago Dogs. I hardly knew you. The Staten Island Ferry Hawks and Frisco Rough Riders both advance in the tournament's first extra inning affairs. The Nashville Sounds delivered the first walk-off win of the tournament to knock out the Midland Rockhounds. A huge comeback for the Down East Wood Ducks, who put up 4 runs in the 9th to overtake the fellow A-ball Tampa Tarpoons. Gastonia's Zach Lowther shut out the Great Falls Voyagers on 3 hits with 12 strikeouts. The High A Peoria Chiefs defeated AAA Iowa 2-1. The Tennessee Smokies evaded an upset bid by Indy League Fargo Moorhead with 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Brady Basso of the Las Vegas Aviators and Justin Ambrewster of the Bowie Bay Sox completed shutouts for their clubs. Ambrewster only allowed a 5th inning single and struck out 12. Portland's Nick Decker pounded a homer and 2 singles to earn the Sea Dogs a win against the Missoula Paddleheads. The AAA Worcester Red Sox were upset by the High A Wilmington Blue Rocks. Richmond's Ryan Murphy, Columbia's Peter Solomon, and San Antonio's Sean Reynolds all threw complete game shutouts. Reynolds struck out 15 Boise Hawks in his performance. Victor Barracoto hit 2 home runs as the Richmond Flying Squirrels demolished Billings 15-0. The Greenville Drive snuck past the Rochester Red Wings in 14 innings. St. Paul demolished the Cleburne Railroaders 17-1. Anthony Prado homered and drove in 6 runs for the Saints. That concludes the preliminary round. It was not friendly to the AAA teams, who finished just 14-11. AA and High A both posted superior records. The AA Southern League finished a perfect 6-0, while the Independent American Association finished 0-9. Xavier Isaac, Justin Ambruster, and Anthony Preto were the players of the tournament so far. We head for the first round with 128 clubs remaining. It's time for the 30 Major League Baseball clubs and 26 other clubs to join the fray. The LA Angels are on the brink of elimination against the AA Montgomery Biscuits, but have the bases loaded in the ninth. Mickey Moniak's flyout leaves Kevin Pillar as the last Angels' hope, and he pops out to complete the upset. TJ Friedl hits 2 homers in the Reds' 18-3 win against Hagerstown, but the headline is the Los Angeles Angels becoming the first MLB club to be knocked out of the tournament. Randy Arozarena parked 2 homers and George Kirby shut out the Long Island Ducks, helping the Seattle Mariners reach the second round. The Birmingham Barons advance in 12 innings after falling behind 6-0. They'll face their parent club, the White Sox, who got 2 home runs from Luis Robert. The Pittsburgh Pirates got a game from AA New Hampshire. The Pirates loaded the bases with 2 outs in the ninth, and then Joey Bart struck out to send the Fisher Cats on to the second round. The Tulsa Drillers got 2 homers from Brendan Davis and a 2-hit shutout from Ben Kasparius against Palm Beach. The Norfolk Tides become the latest AAA team to fall, losing to the independent Lake Erie Crushers 2-0. Tanner Houck shut out the Down East Wood Ducks on 1 hit with 15 strikeouts, the pitching performance of the tournament so far. Nicholas Northcutt's 2 home runs sent the Chattanooga Lookouts to the second round. Trey Turner guided the Philadelphia Phillies to the second round with 2 home runs against Albuquerque. Michael Wacha recorded a shutout for the Kansas City Royals, who cruised past Corpus Christi 8-0. The Tampa Bay Rays are in trouble in the 12th inning against their own AAA affiliate. Can Joe Caballero drive in Richie Palacios? No, he can't. The Durham Bulls are moving on to the next round instead. Reese Olson shut Ogden out on 5 hits and 17 strikeouts, helping the Detroit Tigers advance easily. Vladimir Restituyo hit a walk-off home run for the Spokane Indians in the 10th inning against the Portland Sea Dogs. They'll face the Colorado Rockies next, who got 5 hits and 2 homers from Ezekiel Tovar, along with a shutout from Kyle Freeland in a 19-0 demolition of Sussex County. William Contreras uncorked a walk-off home run, and the Milwaukee Brewers just barely evade the Salt Lake Bees. Wilmington's Brendan Collins pitched a shutout to help his Blue Rocks advance past Ottawa. Nick Prado and Drew Waters slammed 5 hits each as the AAA International League champion Omaha Storm Chasers made a statement, crushing Charleston 25-1. 3 major league clubs fell in the first round, but they were dominant overall. Of the 37 remaining minor league clubs, only 4 are from the independent leagues, and the Carolina Mudcats are the final A-ball club still in the tournament. Ezekiel Tovar, Nick Prado, and Drew Waters are the top performers of the round. Let's head to the second round, where 27 of the 32 games will feature a major league club. Aaron Judge draws a walk for a Yankees team in desperate need, bringing up Juan Soto, who flies out to center field. Caden Monk and the Quad City River Bandits have just pulled off the upset of the tournament. Riley Green struck out 15 in the Cincinnati Reds' 14-2 win against Cedar Rapids. Calvin Mitchell of the El Paso Chihuahuas hit 2 homers, but they still lost to the Seattle Mariners. Boston has the bases loaded in the 9th against the Indianapolis Indians, but they're running out of outs. Trevor Story grounds out to third, and the Red Sox are knocked out of the tournament too. New Hampshire advances on a walk-off homer by Devontae Brown. Oakland A's outfielder Seth Brown walloped 3 home runs in their 12-6 win against Tulsa. Texas is rallying in the 9th inning, but Zach Leah induces a double play from Leody Taveras to send the Rangers home and the Tennessee Smokies to the 3rd round. Meanwhile, Jackson Churio is on second for the Brewers as Garrett Mitchell strikes out. Rhys Hopkins strikes out, and Blake Perkins grounds out. The Altoona Curve advance as well. There was no drama in Detroit, though. The Tigers get shut out by Bowie starter Alex Pham on just 3 hits. The Bay Sox are heading to the 3rd round, and this section of the bracket has been torn to shreds. To the 10th inning in Toronto, Alejandro Kirk sends a fly ball to center field. George Bringer tags up and is safe. Kirk is up again in the 12th and singles through the hole to score. Nathan Lukes and the Blue Jays advance. So close for the Greensboro Grasshoppers. But the Arizona Diamondbacks couldn't wiggle off the hook as they were shut out by the AAA Round Rock Express. That's a total of 6 major league clubs falling in the second round and 9 total. Seth Brown, Jose Altuve, and JT Realmuto are the top performers this round. The round of 32 will be absent of low-A and independent clubs, while the Quad City River Bandits are the sole remaining high-A club. And they're trying to claw their way back against the Chicago White Sox, but Ron Marinaccio strikes out Spencer Nivens to end the dream for the River Bandits. The White Sox will face Patrick Bailey and the San Francisco Giants. His pair of home runs propelled them past the Seattle Mariners into the wild card round. The Tennessee Smokies have the tying run in scoring position, but Lucas Erceg strikes out Brett Bateman to seal victory for the Kansas City Royals. The Round Rock Express have taken the Washington Nationals to extra innings, but they can't get the tying run on. Michael Harris hit a pair of home runs to see the Atlanta Braves easily past the Toronto Blue Jays. Minor league clubs went 0-9 against major league competition that round, leaving just the Durham Bulls as the last minor league team standing. Manny Machado, Michael Harris, and Cole Reagans had the performances to remember this round. There's only 16 clubs left, but the series get longer from here. On to the wild card round. The Houston Astros easily handle the Cleveland Guardians, while the record-breaking White Sox have taken the San Francisco Giants to a deciding Game 3. Can they pull it off? No. The Giants win 5-2 and move on. The New York Mets cruise to the next round with a 7-2 victory over the Orioles. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the Cubs have taken the lead in the 10th, but Kyle Schwarber takes first base, bringing up JT Realmuto. But Tyson Miller strikes him out, and the Chicago Cubs advance to the division series by a Game 3 score of 9-8. The San Diego Padres are headed to the division series after sweeping the Kansas City Royals, and sadly, the last remaining minor league club is gone. After the Durham Bulls put up a good fight in Game 1, they ultimately got swept by the Colorado Rockies. The Atlanta Braves pitching tandem of Charlie Morton and Chris Sale overwhelmed the Washington Nationals, while Will Smith and Max Muncy powered the Los Angeles Dodgers past the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's what remains for the best-of-5 division series. Not only have we lost all the minor league clubs, we're also down to a single American League club. The Houston Astros advance in 4 games over the San Francisco Giants. They also became the first team since the 1969 Orioles to win all 3 games of a playoff series by the same score, 3-1 in this case. The Mets and Cubs split the first 4 games, so we head to Wrigley for the conclusion. Javier Assad has a 1-hit shutout in the 9th. Tyrone Taylor sends a fly ball to right field that is caught by Cody Bellinger, and the Cubs advance again. Patrick Wisdom is now the tournament co-leader with 5 home runs, and Javier Assad becomes a Cubs postseason legend with his 1-hit shutout. The San Diego Padres and Colorado Rockies also split their first 4 games, and the Rockies complete a stunning upset of San Diego, 9-3 in Game 5. Finally, the Los Angeles Dodgers made quick work of the Atlanta Braves, advancing in a 3-game sweep, which leaves us with the Astros, Cubs, Rockies, and Dodgers for the best-of-7 championship series. The Chicago Cubs handled the favored Astros quite easily, and they got another stellar performance from Javier Assad in the Game 5 clincher. The Los Angeles Dodgers had an even easier time with the Colorado Rockies. A Game 1 walk-off single by Kevin Kiermaier paved the way for a clean 4-game sweep. The Chicago Cubs have reached the World Series with 3 victories against minor league opposition and 3 series victories against top MLB opponents. While the Dodgers' road to the World Series was arguably easier, their 12-game winning streak is extremely impressive. The World Series went 6 games. Here are the highlights of the deciding game. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers on winning the 2024 World Series at home against the 2023 champions of our expanded postseason. Freddie Freeman led their run-scoring attack with an OPS over 1100, and he even stole 8 bases to boot. Yoshinobu Yamamoto collected 5 wins by posting a .227 ERA, which was supported by a 2.63 FIP. Yamamoto's pitching performance earns him tournament MVP honors. He just beat out Kyle Freeland, Jackson Merrill, Freddie Freeman, and Justin Steele for that honor. Here are the best individual performances of the tournament. Ezekiel Tovar collected 5 hits, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs for the Rockies in their first-round win against the Sussex County Miners. Tanner Houck pitched a complete game shutout with 15 strikeouts and only 1 hit allowed to the Down East Wood Ducks. So before I end the video, there's a special treat for you. I've made this tournament into a quick start. The link to download it is in the description below. Unzip that folder into the Quick Starts game folder and then hit the new Quick Start game on the OOTP 25 main menu. If you play out your own edition, I'd love for you to comment with the tournament winner, the biggest upset, and the longest surviving minor league club. That's a wrap for the greatly expanded 2024 baseball postseason. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed the show. Also, I'd appreciate it if you gave this channel a subscribe. That will allow you to see my future videos as they're released.